Okay, guys, so today we're learning about houses together. My goal is to learn more about myself, and that's why I'm here. So, let's go. Houses. Okay, we're gonna go 1 through 6 today. Tomorrow we'll go 6 through 12, and then we'll be done. 2 days, 2 videos. It's not a big deal. Houses aren't that big of a deal. We went over planets. Let's go over houses, okay? Okay, so first house, Aries. My Aries is in my Mars. So my first house is in Aries and my Aries is in Mars. So meaning having passion is my key to life. Basically, I exude it. My first house and my sun are very fiery and aggressive, okay? That's the first house. Next, we have second house in Taurus. Okay, I'm not sure what my second house is in. But if I was to look at my chart, Cafe Astrology or whatever, I'll probably post a link for you guys so you can check it out in the like under the in the description section, so you guys can check your stuff out. Okay. Yeah. Second house is gonna be more about relationships, and it's gonna be more about structure. Okay. So those are two very relevant and important things. And third house is Gemini. It's ruled by Gemini. Third house is ruled by Gemini, which we all know is the planet Mercury. And we all know Taurus is the planet Venus, right? And Aries is the planet Mars. We just want to make sure those are straight. Okay, so third house is Mercury. Okay, by Gemini. Okay, don't get confused, guys, because there's Mercury in Gemini and there's also Mercury in Virgo. Don't get confused because the difference is Virgo is a thinker. They're a thinker. Super high velocity brain. Okay? And they express their thoughts through their actions, okay? And Gemini is a speaker. Gemini is a talker. Gemini always communicates with everyone and everything, okay? So you gotta get those two understood in your mind, okay? Mercury is a little tricky. So is Venus, okay? So Venus is ruled by Taurus and it's also ruled by Libra. But in the second house, Taurus rules the second house. Okay? Savvy? Okay. Next is the fourth house, which is in Cancer. Okay? Let me explain to you also that I love you guys. And thank you so much for being there. Because we are definitely learning this together, and it is not really that comfortable. Learning is never that comfortable. But the goal of learning is to develop your mind so that you can function better. And so you can be better productive member of society, okay? So fourth house is in Cancer. Cancer is a planet of nurturing, and it's the moon, okay? Which is the fourth house. And then you have, let me break down my chart for you guys so you guys will have a better understanding. This will be more fun for me. But I'm just going to explain the rest of the planets first, okay? So fifth house is Leo, which represents pride and sun energy, okay? Sixth house is Virgo, which we already went over is the planet Mercury, okay? So Virgo and the planet Mercury is, you know, focused on doing things. Okay, here, give me a second and we'll get to that video. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go, guys. Now we're gonna have some fun here. Okay, so my first house is in Gemini, which means a lot of talking. So third house. So I would say, okay, my Gemini rising is in my third house. And third house. My third house is in Leo. So my Gemini rising associated with my third house would mean that I have to learn to be able to communicate with people and also exalt myself in the communication to become a relevant person. Okay? Now let's try the second one. The second one, man, I'm completely new with this. This is so weird. It's making me uncomfortable, but here we go. Okay, so my second house is in Cancer. Second house represents Taurus, right? Right, guys? And first house represents Aries, right, guys? Okay. Second house is my second house is a Taurus. Okay. So I have Taurus second house. No, Taurus is in second house. That's the holder of second house is Taurus. Okay. I have Cancer in there. I don't have any Cancer in my chart, but in my second house I have Cancer. So that means that I get to be nurturing with people. And when I show that energy of nurturing, it needs to be involved with me giving gifts and making people feel like they belong around me and showing them that I love them and being emotional, which is strange for me, but cool because it's part of my personality. Okay? My third house is in Leo. Leo represents Gemini. Okay, guys? First house is Aries. Second house is Taurus. Third house is Gemini. Okay? So my third house is in Leo. And I also have my moon in Leo. Okay? So now associating those two, well, I would be like, okay, so my moon is in Leo, and my third house is in Leo, and third house is in Gemini. So when I communicate with people, my third house, communication, which is also in Leo, I'm going to be able to exalt myself and talk a lot and never shut up and be your guys' best friend. I know, it's pretty silly. Anyways, fourth house. Okay, my fourth house is in Virgo. Okay, and fourth house represents Cancer energy. My fourth house is in Virgo. I don't have any Virgo in my chart except in my Lilith. Okay, well, we're not going to go into Lilith. Well, okay. So, if my fourth house is in, Jesus, Cancer, and my fourth house planet is Virgo, okay, then what does that mean for me? Okay, I'll tell you. So, I have Cancer. Cancer represents home and hominess and comfortability in home. So that means that I like to keep everything neat. Things have to be neat and structured in my house, okay? And it's also in my Lilith, so maybe that means that I'll get pissed off at people if their shit's not fixed and decent and everyone's shit isn't clean. Maybe that'll make me a little nuts and make me angry and frustrated and make me want to not talk to you, you know? If your life isn't straight, I may not want to talk to you because I might not be able to identify with you, but if you ask me a straightforward question, I'll answer it. We'll be happy together, man. We can smile together and live this beautiful life together, okay? Fourth house, that's fourth. Now, fifth house, my fifth house is in Libra, which is ruled by Leo. The planet, the 5, is ruled by Leo, okay? So, everyone's 5 is ruled by Leo, and I have Libra in my Leo energy, in my 5 Leo energy. So, Libra is in my Mercury and Venus. So to exalt myself, I have to make sure that everything is pretty, pristine, nice, functional, doesn't get knocked down by people. It has to be straight, you know? And that's my goal in life. To make people look at me and be like, wow, whoa, he's really straight and structured and beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, that's my goal in life, period. No negotiation. No undermeaning. No nothing. Just period. That's it. Okay. Sixth house. My sixth house is in Scorpio. Sixth house represents Virgo energy. Okay. Those are all the houses we're doing, by the way. So, if sixth house represents Virgo, and I have Scorpio in my sixth house, then that obviously means that with my life, everything has to be dead on point. and there can't be any like this or that. It's more emotional. So I'm like, okay, this is how my life is. Present. Here's my present. This is my life. And then I look at it and I break it down and I judge it and I put it in places that it shouldn't be and I make it feel really uncomfortable, and then everything becomes opener, more open, and I become more of myself and I can step into that, break the veil, step through the veil type of stuff. Yeah, guys. So, take responsibility for who you are, and do me a favor and drop a comment below and let me know how I'm doing, because I appreciate you guys and I love you and I just want you all to grow better, and I want to grow better. We got to grow beautifully together here. It's our goal in life, right? So thank you and blessings.